A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Dear students, assalamu alaikum. And today we are starting the most important topic, which is tenses. When you listen to the name of tenses, you get bored and you say like it's again tenses. But when you get it clear once, that will be clear forever. So please take care of the verbs, whatever I am teaching you now. The most important is verb in that. If you check my video related to verb, there I told you that which form of the verb and in which tense it is used. Form of verb and their uses. For this topic you have to study that, so you will understand it very well, that which verb and why they are. Okay, let's start. Tense means time of action because it's totally related to verb in a sentence. And time plays an important role in tenses because when time changes, the tense of the verb also changes. How? For example, if something happens now, it's present. If it happened in the previous time, that is past. And if it will happen or will take place in the coming time, that is future. So basically, according to time, tense is divided into three main types: past, present, future. And then every tense has its four subtopics according to time. Time phrase plays an important role under tenses. So that is further divided into indefinite, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. Everyone like that: past indefinite, past continuous, past perfect continuous. Same goes for present tenses: present indefinite tense, continuous, perfect continuous. I have given you all of them with Urdu symbols because you need translation also in the senior classes. Present tense is further divided into four topics: indefinite, continuous, perfect continuous. What does indefinite mean? If you think under part of speech, it has done twice, thrice indefinite pronoun. Indefinite means unknown, not exact. So if it is pronoun, that means the noun behind is unknown, like anyone, someone. If that is indefinite article, that is a, an, and they are used for any. And when it comes to tense, it means the time is not defined. Understand how? It takes place because it shows, this tense shows routine or regular action. So when it takes a routine and regular action, that doesn't have proper time. It happens in routine at any time. It shows habitual action, means these are the uses also. And present indefinite shows, tense shows customs and traditions, like we say rasmo riwaj. Universal truth that cannot be denied. For example, the sun rises in the east. Historical truth. The headlines of a newspaper are given in present indefinite tense. For this you have to see newspaper and you will get the headlines will be given in present indefinite tense. And it also shows future action and can be used. You will be surprised to know that it can be used for past action also. As you are going to describe any event, any story, so we use present tense in that, in Urdu, English, both. So we are starting from the indefinite tense first. What are the Urdu symbol? I have given them in red to be highlighted. Ta hai, ti hai, te hain. At the end of the, in Urdu sentence, at the end of fail. And example is, for example, July, August mein barish hoti hai. Now it shows regular action, or you can say habitual action, because these are the rainy months and it rains always. It rains in July and August. What is continuous tense? Continuous means going on actions. What's happening now at the moment? Like what I am doing now, I am teaching. What you are doing, you are listening to me. What the workers are doing, they are bringing the chairs to the classrooms. So it takes raha hai, rahi hai, rahe hain, वगैरह. And whenever you listen the word continuous, that is must ing verb. Then if it is present, is mr before that, and if it is past, was were. Number C is coming to present perfect tense. Perfect means complete, like an action that is recently completed. For example, I have explained present indefinite tense, present continuous tense. You have revised all the lessons given to you. So how is the Urdu symbol? It takes alif, hai at the end, like this. See, उसने अपना काम मुकम्मल कर लिया है. ये देखो अलिफ है, बारिश रुक चुकी है. सी, ये छोटी ये है, and so on. Like बड़ी ये है. For example, मेरे दोस्त मेरे घर आए हैं. This shows plural. So what it takes, whenever you listen to the word perfect, present perfect, that is always has or have with third form of the verb. Singular has, plural verb have. When we will study them in detail, I will give you the structure and you will find them. Present perfect continuous tense. What is present perfect continuous tense? An action that started in the past and it is still continued. Like it's a little difference with the simple present continuous. It's going on actions at the moment, and this one gives you time of action when it started. Like see the difference in these two sentences. Here बारिश हो रही है इस वक्त, like बाहर बारिश हो रही है, and ये सुबह से बारिश होती रही है. The difference is what? Time of action is mentioned. For example, I am teaching you tenses now. Understood? This is going on action now. And I have been teaching here since 1996 or for 24 years. When time of action is mentioned, then since and for will be explained when we will discuss this tense in detail. But I have given you same verb, same example to be clear how that is different from the other. You must be clear about simple continuous and perfect continuous. When time of action is not mentioned, it shows now at the moment. Simple ing verb is used, and when it shows time of action, for how long the action is continued, then it's has been, have been plus ing verb, and since and for is must mentioned. Now coming to present indefinite tense in detail, how it shows routine or regular action, what is the structure, and how like customs and tradition, universal truth, historical truth. Structure of the tense is subject plus first form of the verb with s or es plus complement. What is complement? Whatever completes the sentence after verb. Like for example, here it's complement. See, he has completed his work. His work is complement. Or it rains in July, August. After verb is in July, August. This is complement. If sometimes that is object, and that is always called complement because it is sometimes object. If it receives action, that is object plus you can call it complement. Always complement, sometimes object. What is the structure? This is given to you. Now there are two. Present indefinite tense always has the confusion of either singular and plural. Then when we come to past, that is easier. If subject is singular means if it is he, she, it, or in noun form like my mother, my friend, my sister, what happens? How will be the verb? S or es is added to the verb. For example, see, she brushes her teeth. She is singular, verb, actual verb is brush, and it takes es because the subject is singular. Next, if subject is plural, only first form or base form is used. For example, I, we, you, they, or if it is noun form like my parent, my friends, then verb is only first form, work or clean. Like this, see, they play tennis in the evening. If you translate them, see, वो दिन में 2 दफा ब्रश करती है. See, brush करती है. They play tennis in the evening. They is plural. It takes only base form or root form, no s or es. Again, see, Muslims, and these are the examples of regular action and habitual action. Brushing teeth is regular action. Whatever is habitual, that is regular also, because what are your habits? They are done again and again, repeatedly. What you like, you do that again and again. So regular and habitual are almost same. Muslims celebrate 2 Eids in a year. Comes under the example of customs and tradition. See, साल में 2 दफा ईद मनाते हैं, ये. Bridals, this is again another custom, what we call rasm or riwaj. Bridals usually wear, bridals plural, wear only first form. This is universal truth. See, the sun rises in the east, the earth moves around the sun, moves. The earth singular moves. Then you have universal truth is done, historical truth, like Pakistan comes into being. See, actually Pakistan came into being, but it can be said like this because it is historical truth, and it also shows past. Then like present tense is used for future action also, for past action also, and this shows historical truth. Pakistan comes into being on 14 August, and Qaid-e-Azam becomes, Qaid-e-Azam is singular, becomes the first Governor General. Now, how we are starting, next topic is how present indefinite tense sentences change into interrogative. How we change the present indefinite tense sentences into interrogative. This is very easy. Like if you, again I'll say, if you go to the verb part, auxiliary verb, they have important role in tense, determining the tense also. But present indefinite tense direct is after subject you have main verb. There is no auxiliary. That's why we use do and does. The rest of the sentences, if you see the rest of the parts, see here is, has, and was, were. When they are there, will, shall, may, might, can, could, modal are primary auxiliaries. They are taken before the subject. Very simple. Like for example, see, it is raining. It will be converted into interrogative. Is it raining? Has he completed? Has it been raining? So they are simple. When auxiliaries are there, take them before subject. That will be interrogative, and put not after them when you are going to change them into negative. But when it comes to present indefinite tense, as there is no helping verb or auxiliary verb, after subject we have direct verb. So we have 2 rules for that. we use do and does. This is the structure: do, does, plus subject, plus first form. First form means like base form, no s or es complement. Like if it has s or es, that becomes simple in interrogative. And does is used with the verb that has s or es, like this. So you will simply do doesn't have s or es and does has es, so they are given to their matching. Like if this doesn't have s es, so it will take this, and when it has s or es, it will take matching word, it will start with does. Another thing, we simply say that singular subject, if subject is singular, we use does, and if subject is plural, we use do. But subject, singular, plural are in all types of tenses and sentences. That's why the easiest way is to go with form of the verb. If the verb has no s, it will start with do, and if it has s or es, it will start with does, and s and es removes. For example, see, they play tennis in the evening. They play tennis, because subject is plural. Now how will you change this into interrogative? No s or es, do is used if it is only first form. This is only first form. We are going to start this with do. Do they play tennis in the evening? Same. Number 2, she brushes her teeth. It has s or es here, so it will start, its interrogative will start with does. Does she brush her teeth twice a day? Understood? Do is used with singular subject and does is used with, for example, do you understand what you listen? Or does she come to you regularly? Do you meet your friends? Like this. Try them. And now coming to the present continuous tenses. Present continuous tense, they are going on action, and examples are is, am, are. Its structure is, am, are plus ing verb. For example, see, it is singular, it is raining, they are joining us soon, school is opening soon, we are enjoying our holidays, like this. So then how will be the interrogative? Are we enjoying our holidays? Is she coming or is she joining us soon? Is it raining outside? Present perfect tense. Simple structure is subject plus has, have plus third form of the verb. Has, have always take third form, same head. Has and have, keep it in mind, whenever you have the word present perfect, you will use has and have. And if you see has and have in a sentence, you will call that present perfect. For example, has is used with singular subject and have is used with plural subject, like I have, we have, you have, they have. And he has, she has, it has, my brother has. Singular has, plural subject have. And how will be the interrogative? Take has and have before the subject. Nothing else, just change the place of subject and auxiliary. Take that before the subject. Has the rain stopped? Has he completed his work? Have they joined their new job? Have they reached Lahore safely? Like this. Now, present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense, I told you the difference of this and this is, here it's happening now at the moment, and here time of action is mentioned. For how long? Like बारिश हो रही है तो कब से हो रही है? सुबह से. If सुबह से is mentioned, देन और 2 घंटे से हो रही है, 3 घंटे से हो रही है, सुबह से हो रही है. When such type of phrase, time phrase is given, that will be perfect continuous. As I told you, keep it in mind for the sake of to learn them easily. Present perfect, I told you, this is always has or have, and continuous is always ing verb. That will be joined by been, means the structure is subject plus has or have plus been plus ing verb. It has been raining since morning. Since is used for point of time and for is used for duration of time. How? Like for example, this is morning, 1 point. If you say 2 घंटे से बारिश हो रही है, then you will say for 2 hours. Since morning, since 8 o'clock, like this. Since, and for 2 weeks, for 2 days, for 2 hours, for a long time. Then again you will take has and have before subject, like has it been raining? क्या सुबह से बारिश होती रही है? And has she been preparing for exam for 2 hours? Has my mother washing the dishes for 2 hours? Like this. So these were the simple and present tenses. When you come to past tenses, they are so easy. Here, when it is first form of the verb, it will be directly converted into second form. And here, auxiliary will change, and that will be converted into past. So easy. And when you come to future auxiliary is will. It will rain. It will rain in the evening. It will be raining at 5 p.m. and the rain will have stopped at 8 o'clock. बारिश रुक चुकी होगी. Let's